Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video, Mike and Belinda are coming down. We're pulling the interior out of the Cabover, and they're going to be taking that back with them to start doing the interior work while we're doing the rest of the things on the outside before we get ready to paint it. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to take this thing apart. And just so you know, we find a few things inside of this truck I wasn't expecting to find, but Mike says this is pretty normal. So yeah, follow along. Video's pretty fun, and there's a few hundred surprises inside that cab. All right, so some updates on what's been going on with the Cabover before we get into like tearing the interior out of this thing. We've got our air cleaner in here. We're pretty happy with it. It is leaning back just a little bit, so we're gonna adjust our brackets and square that dude back up a little bit. And our piping going into the turbo and all that stuff's good to go. Pretty close to where we want it to be. And then we'll start routing our exhaust out here, building our exhaust brackets. But right here, you'll see we've got our fuel tank pretty much where that's where that dude's gonna live, on the side of the truck. It'll be a nice clean look. We're gonna mount our air tanks back here behind the fuel tanks, in between that and the transmission. Pretty tight fit, but there's enough room, it's not gonna hit anything. So that'll work out really well. In this video, we're taking the interior out. So that way, that part can be done. And probably, I would say the interior will be finished before we get, I'd say it gets done before we get the truck ready for the interior, which will be nice because it'll just be waiting on us, and as soon as we're done, we can go right to work on putting the whole inside together. Got to figure out stereos and stuff too for this thing. All right, so we're inside the cab over here and getting ready to start taking all this interior out of here. And I don't mean we.
Yeah, you do. You do mean we.
You know, like I'm gonna help for a few minutes, and then you know I'll get called over here to do something, and then it'll just be you and your wife. That's how it's been going the last few days.
The we part, I wasn't expecting that till now.
But kind of give you guys a little rundown here. We're pulling all the interior out of this thing. It's in really good shape, but we want to make it super awesome and custom, and so. Well, we're gonna redo every bit of it. And by we, I mean we. But starting out, we've already got a little bit over here. We're gonna get this console out of here, and then this front headliner. Kind of get everything in the front out first, and then we'll start on removing things out of the back. But I mean, realistically, this truck's in really good shape. This stuff will be pretty easy for you to do.
Yeah.
It's not you've had to work with worse, right?
Yeah, he's broke me in doing them Cabovers.
Don't you have a Pete over at your shop now?
I do. 79.
That's right.
352.
The white one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's primer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I sold it a while.
Oh, you sold the white one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The one that you got over there now is the one you brought to the show last year?
Yes.
Okay.
It. Yeah.
Got a 2-stroke in it.
That's it.
Okay.
475. Yep.
So you know a little bit about these things then.
We wing
All right, well, let's start getting this thing tore apart. What's in here?
it. Well, I think we got a little furry friend.
There's a rat. Oh, I can see it up through the light in here. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
What was that?
This thing.
Shot in there?
We did. So, not just been truck drivers in here. Is there a lot?
Listen.
Oh, big nest. Oh, yeah.
I don't understand mice. They can literally get in anything.
I mean, you'd think it's something have a hole in it, had that much material.
Okay, so update on interior removal. we have found lots of remnants of mice. I mean, yeah, they've been in here for a minute. I'd say some of that rat poop's probably older than me. Well, it can't be. The truck's not older than me. It's funny, Mike, because like when we were working on this, we start on it. The inside of this truck didn't smell bad.
No, it didn't.
And then now that we pulled all this out, it smells terrible in here.
It does. I agree.
Well, you kind of stirred some stuff up, so it is.
We stirred a lot of stuff up.
Yeah, we have.
So now we got a little bit. We gotta get some carpet out over there. Everything's out of here. I'm probably gonna do some insulation in here. I think, just upgrade it. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea.
No, can't go wrong by insulating.
Gotta get this seat out, but got the old vacuum here because we're gonna vacuum all this mice remnants out of here before we continue working on it. Probably gonna have to pull the dash. You think we're pulling the dash? We're gonna do it.
This side, but it comes apart right there, right in front of your knee.
Yeah.
You know, this part ain't as bad as the other side.
It's got a pretty good bow up here, though. Yeah, and it's like, so this whole dash is kind of from the sun and heat. I mean, imagine this window's huge.
It is huge.
And so the sun comes in here and kind of bakes this stuff, and it doesn't.
You might find somewhere they make them. I don't know.
I'm gonna look into it. This is the thing. We don't ever work on anything old here.
I know.
So I've never really even had to like try to look up where to find old parts.
No adventure. No adventure.
But the interior's going back black and red, and doing like some diamonds and stuff in it. We're probably painting all the wood grain stuff in here, a bunch of dash pieces and whatnot. But for the time being, we're gonna finish taking this stuff out. And hey, look, if you're gonna go start taking the seat out, why don't you let me get the rest of this rat poop up, make it a little more,
I got you.
manageable to work. I mean, there's like 200 rat poops just right there. So much. What did you? We're just vacuuming in here. What did you just find? Oh, yeah, that's a.
Poor little fella.
What is it, Michael? Ooh.
We're finding all kinds of stuff in here right
knew
now.
it. We just didn't know where.
We just didn't know where.
We just didn't know where.
Maybe the den is under this seat. We don't know what's gonna happen. I just vacuumed.
I don't know how they get in that right there.
You a little jumpy now? Oh no, it's another one.
That's why I felt that a little fresh. Not really.
Golly. I don't think Belinda's having nothing to do with this.
Yeah, she's over it.
Is that it for you?
Do you understand when I tell you I love doing new stuff?
'Cause you don't have to worry about mice.
No mice. Yeah, no dirt.
Is there more in there?
Oh, yeah. No.
No, that's it.
See no more.
Okay. Anyway, so I'm sitting here vacuuming stuff out just so it's like a little bit more, what do you want to call it? I guess okay to deal with because it's kind of gross. It's something we don't have to worry about on these new trucks. All right, so we're as far as we're getting today on the interior pulling out. So, we got all that out of here. I vacuumed up a bunch of the stuff there. It's just later in the afternoon, and this box is kicking our butt. The bolts inside there, they're in the corners, and then they're under here, and they're not happy. They're not happy. They won't come loose at all. So those are gonna have to get cut out, and we just don't feel like doing it.
It's gonna be a challenge.
They're gonna be a real pain to get to. So, that's the thing, man. These new trucks, they just.
Oh yeah, that's what. I want to work for Brian. She likes the new stuff.
I like the new stuff.
I understand.
Yeah, now you know whenever I say, yeah, Brian.
So yeah, we'll tackle that tomorrow, and then we'll start pulling this out of here and whatnot. But let's go look at our treasures of things. So that's the rat's nest that was in the overhead console. That's real nice. And then in here, so this was clean before we started. Vacuuming out the Cabover. This was empty.
Oh my. They don't need alive.
Oh, he didn't make it if he's still alive.
Oh yeah.
So we got to probably check through this. Do you want to check in there, make sure we didn't? There might be some screws and stuff we need.
You go right
Here,
ahead. Get you a magnet or something.
No, you don't want to.
No.
Okay, fine.
No treasure chest.
There might be some screws in here. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff in here.
Yeah.
But that's all the stuff out of the cracks and crannies. It's a lot. So
You'll be taking 2 baths tonight.
That's part of the stuff out of crack.
that's part of the stuff. But yeah, so you can see here, we got door panels. We don't have the driver door panel. We're gonna have to make that one.
Yeah. We can do that.
But the truck didn't come with a driver door panel. But we've got a bunch of parts here. We're gonna be we're making a new overhead console and everything, so we won't be doing anything with it. We might reuse the fan. I don't know yet. Seat and the driver's seat are gonna get replaced. We're gonna put new seats in there to match both sides. And there's all our panels out of the back, all marked. They're in really good shape. And I did not think when we started to take this apart, it was gonna have that much.
Oh, it was hid.
Yeah.
You didn't know it.
No, and then the
But
truck.
it didn't smell like that neither.
No, it smells bad in there now. You're not kidding about I might take 2 showers.
Yeah.
Like the show you over here on this side of the truck. So this is gonna still be cleaned out a little bit more yet, but we got a large majority of the dirtiness out of it. And we just got a few little pieces here to take apart, get the carpet off the back side of here. And like I said, I think we might put some new insulation in here. Because we're this far, you might as well. And then we'll tackle the dash deal later. But we got plenty of stuff out of here. It's enough for you to get started with. You got plenty to do for a little while.
It's really good shape.
Yep.
I mean,
It is.
it's surprisingly, I mean.
Yeah, we don't get a hold of good ones like that.
Y'all are usually worse. But carpet, we'll make new carpet. I don't think there's any saving that, dude.
That's what confuses me, how they do that.
Heat.
I guess heat, yeah.
If anybody knows where you can get a carpet for one of these, this like pre-formed, let us know in the comments or shoot me an email, semicasualshow@gmail.com. Otherwise, we're gonna figure out how to form the carpet around the contours in there or do something, but it'd be really cool if they made a pre-fitted carpet, which I don't think they're going to. Oh, that's so gross. Look at all that.
Is that
Stuff, yeah.
Yeah, just remnants of previous guests. So we'll call that. All right, so the interior is loaded up in the trailer, minus a couple little pieces yet, but we're at a stopping point. Probably gonna take them cab lights off there tomorrow. It's looking a little janky. They're just kind of. We hadn't unhooked the wires yet, but we didn't want to completely take them out. It just is one of those things I keep looking at. It's bugging me. I'll probably clean the windshield because it's weird and I don't like the dirty windshield. All right, guys, that's it for the video. What's the number? You still smell it?
It's bad.
You can-
Stink. Hey, Brian, you stink.
We all do. That was a surprise. There was about 2 million little baby rat poops in there, or mouse poops. They're mouse poops.
At least.
Yeah, and they're home. And then a lot of remnants of some acorns and stuff. They are eating good in there. I mean, they had a heck of a setup. But we got that all vacuumed out, all the interiors out. Now you guys just got to go do your magic.
Yeah.
It's going to be pretty cool. The interior's going back. It's going to be a black, red stitching, some red accents and stuff here and there, putting some diamonds in it and some flat panels and kind of making it kind of classy looking, not going to overdo the diamonds.
Right.
And, you know,
Yeah.
you've said so many times, Dave, since we've been working, how much you love working on these old trucks. So I know you're excited.
Yes, the old ones are so nice. Yes.
She's all the time like, can I come over there and work on a new truck for you? I like them so much better. And I understand.
Yeah, you know now, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
All the time she's working on my junk. I want to work for Brian. I like Brian's stuff.
It's a nice new stuff.
But we can make it look good.
Oh, there's no doubt. I'll be pretty excited to see that whole thing. So, hey, what do you guys think about the Cabover project? It's moving along. We're getting some stuff knocked out on it. And before too long, I don't know. I'm not going to put a date to it, but as soon as we can. This thing will be going down the highway looking all cool and stuff.
Yeah.
So leave us some comments. Tell us what you think. And if anybody knows where I can find a really nice set of carpet for this truck, that'd be cool. Or we might just do a leather floor with some carpet mixed in. A couple of different options. And a dash.
A dash. Don't forget the dash.
Yeah, and a dash.
Yeah.
Shoot us an email, semicasualshow@gmail.com if you know of anything. And otherwise, we'll catch you guys on the next video. Later.